Perhaps the most important voices for us to hear today are those of our students, the future leaders of this nation and our world. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our student speaker. Gerardo Escalera Cardoso is a political science major and an economics major from Harrisonburg, Virginia. He completed a senior thesis in econ this fall and completed his thesis in political science last year, which earned him a presentation spot at the Pi Sigma Alpha Undergraduate Research Conference and also publication in their national journal. He tackled all of this while being involved on campus, working 36 hours a week as a loss prevention specialist in Bridgewater, and supporting his family and trying to be a good older brother to his siblings. In and out of the classroom, Gerardo exemplifies integrity, grit, curiosity, and kindness. And we wish him well as he begins law school this fall at the University of Richmond. Class of 2024, I present your senior speaker, Gerardo Escalera Cardoso.
Thank you, President Stein, for that generous introduction. I only wish that you could deliver it more often. Good morning. My name is Gerardo Escalera Cardoso, and I'm excited to be here representing the class of 2024. First, I want to acknowledge and thank all of our loved ones who are here with us today. E igualmente quiero incluir a todos los familiares y seres queridos que tal vez no entiendan inglés. Creo que es importante también agradecerles y darles las gracias, en especial a mis padres por todos los sacrificios que han hecho por mí y a mi familia en general por siempre apoyarme en todos mis esfuerzos. Los amo más de lo que mis palabras pueden decir. We could not have done this without our loved ones. Graduates, please join me in thanking them now for all of their support. Like many, I decided to attend college because of the potential for a return on investment. I recognize that a college degree could open doors to career opportunities that would otherwise be closed to me. With near tunnel vision, I came here for the physical piece of paper we will soon receive and not much more. Although I knew that college was the right decision for me, I was also anxious about the endeavor, and you might remember feeling the same way. When I first arrived at Mary Baldwin, I was a first-generation low-income student, and I was worried about my ability to engage with the higher learning that many in my past had lauded the collegiate experience to be. At the outset of this new academic journey, I believed that a college education would simply entail the study of highly technical theories and the consumption of abstract concepts. As I started my coursework freshman year, I was somewhat surprised to find that the level of the material itself did not feel all that different from previous schooling. I'm not insinuating that it wasn't difficult. I did have to learn about some complicated theories, and biology and calculus were no cakewalk. If you want a second opinion on how hard calculus is, just ask Matt Nacco. He and I ran that marathon together, except that he finished in first place like the study is, and I got lost and started running in circles somewhere along the way. I came to realize that the higher learning of college does not derive its height merely from difficulty, but from the extra dimensions grafted into the academic experience. We were no longer just learning about subject matter, but about ourselves and how to effectively interact with those around us. We confronted ideas that challenged our worldviews, compelling us to identify and wrestle with the beliefs and values we truly hold. This was because our peers were no longer solely determined by where we lived, but we met people from all over the country and beyond, and a diversity of backgrounds invites a diversity of thought. This life-changing experience has better equipped all of us to collaborate with people we may not always understand or even agree with, and it is a skill that our globalized world needs now much more than ever before. And so, Thankfully, we didn't have to navigate this journey all by ourselves. We always had mentors along the way. Whenever anyone asks me what the best part of Mary Baldwin is, I answer immediately and without any hesitation that it is the faculty. Think of those professors and staff members who inspired you, who challenged you, and who lifted you up. For me, they are Doctors Laura Van Assendelft, Catherine Lowe, and Amy Didak. Dr. Van Assendelft is a portrait of perseverance and the type of educator that sets her students up for success, molding them into nascent professionals. Under her guidance and encouragement, I submitted my senior thesis to a conference and journal and ended up being a research presenter and published author. I never would have expected that before coming here. Dr. Lowe's energetic and enthusiastic teaching style, as well as her focus on intercultural communication, has left a powerful impact on many of her students. And Dr. Didak's ability to distill complex information into material that even I can understand is uncanny. I aspire to one day be as knowledgeable and wise as they are. Mary Baldwin faculty didn't just provide us with the skills necessary to be successful in our respective fields, but they have encouraged us to go beyond our comfort zones, allowing us to be leaders and better citizens and people. And today, I only had the time to mention 3 of the exemplary professors that I had the pleasure of studying under, but every one of us graduates can recall more whom we learned important lessons from and whom we bonded with. Let's take a moment to thank them now. Can everyone join me in a round of applause for our awesome faculty and staff? Finally, I am incredibly proud to be part of this graduating class full of bright, talented, and accomplished individuals. Of course, this experience hasn't come without its share of ups and downs. Going up the hill and leaving the classroom behind us on a bright sunny day, going down the hill at 9 o'clock on a dreary Monday morning to that calculus class that makes us question where it all went wrong. Regardless of the ups and downs, we have been able to overcome and conquer any anxieties, doubts, fears, or struggles that we have faced along the way. That is why we are walking across this stage today. Our resilience is what has gotten us this far. Like the fighting squirrels we are, we have leapt up the hill before us to reach a higher version of ourselves, but we won't stop there. We will go even further to the heights of prosperity, with the learning we have done propelling us forward like the wind. So whether our next step is to a graduate or professional program, or whether we are ready to enter the workforce and start making some money, we can rest assured that our Mary Baldwin education and the communities we have formed will pay dividends as we move forward into the next chapter of our lives. It has been beyond an honor to speak on behalf of our graduating class today, and it will be an even better honor to bear witness to all of our accomplishments to come as we continue making our loved ones proud and our communities greater. Thank you, God bless you, and to my fellow graduates, congratulations.